Disillusioned, desensitized. I have to give credit to content creator Dad on Dark Mode. Um, yeah, disillusioned with society. What do we do in a society that is disillusioned? How do we reclaim our innocence or that light that gives us wonder, that makes a situation or an experience fresh? It's insane to believe that in 2026, just the idea of that is nigh impossible. I mean, it every day it just feels like we're all trying to compensate for the void, the space that is missing within our perceptions of reality. To keep going on, to keep having hope for tomorrow. I mean, over 90%, I'd say close to 100% of the people I know separated, broken families, low income. I mean, I know that there are different circles in this world. There are different people to put yourself around. I know that a large majority of the world um, has less than the smaller, the latter of the two. But I think for a long time, and no, I say a long time, I speak of what, 100, 150 years. For a while, the common life was good. I mean, I saw a video the other day that really highlighted this point, and this is just something amazing to think about. Back in the days, shows like The Simpsons, right? Homer was considered a below average guy. He had a job, he had a house. Um, he definitely, it was a blue collar job. It wasn't considered he had anything. It wasn't considered like he was living an amazing life. But in 2026 days, standard, it's insane. Just look back at what was, fed through us through media about life back then, and just even today. He had a home, kids, a steady income. Nobody in the 90s was like, I want to be Homer Simpson. But in some twist of reality, 2026, Homer Simpson would be considered a great life. As insane as that sounds. But I just bring up this point, disillusioned, desensitized. I mean, we have social media, which has completely trumped the news in any type of fashion in history. Between that and AI and just social norms, social structures, society's identity, we have become a more open, fluid people. It's not good. It has destroyed the line of boundary. It has destroyed so many things that people argue for and claim they fight for to this very day. But their inability to see how filling the gourd on one side um, has destabilized the foundation on the other side is just, it's remarkable. It's remarkable. Um, but yeah, I go through this every single day. I have friends, people close to me. How do you maintain or how do you regain um how do you regain that essence? I don't know. I'm somebody who has a lot of history, a lot of traumas. I've been through the courts, I've been through relationships, family issues, personal issues. I, you know, it's hard not to have memories flood your mind day in and day out of what could have been, what should have been. Um, I sit here today, I have one dating app. I, go through having it on, and then I'll make it private. I think I don't want to give up on finding someone. I definitely feel the aura and the energy around approaching people in public. I'm not scared to. I think more so I'm scared that I won't know enough somebody well enough. I won't know somebody well enough and have invested time and energy into somebody or into something, and I don't feel like I can get that genuine. It's crazy. I'm just speaking purely for. I don't feel like I can get that genuine value of who somebody is talking to them face to face. I think I'm like have put myself in a safe space, rightfully showed throughout everything I've personally been through, but I can't help but feel like I'm not alone in this feeling. It's apparent and obvious that everybody, men and women, are going through these, feelings. We're putting ourselves in boxes, and it's because of the traumas. It's because of the state of where you know humanity is at. But I think, like I was trying to say, is I keep certain things open to myself. Um, you know, I have a pretty set schedule. That's what life turns into. It always was routines, but they turn into these hard routines. And like right now, my life is kind of in a routine. I don't see any place where I could fit in, you know, combining my life and forming it into something else with somebody else right now. Like there's just so much I got going on. But that being said, I don't want to be lonely. I don't want to, I'm still I have my needs and my things that I want. It becomes very hard. It becomes very, very hard. People don't are not inclined to trust people anymore. People are just living in fear. And at this stage of the game, for me, people that are more experienced, have more knowledge, people that have less knowledge becomes a weapon that causes more self-harm. I'm sorry. At this stage of the game, it really does, because you can't give yourself back. that wide-eyed, youthful kid who, you know, loves whose heart starts pounding a million beats per second when a girl, you know, is talking to him and she likes him, and he believes that, you know, he wants to spend all his time with her and they'll get married someday, and he wants to imagine what having a kid like will be with her. And you can't give yourself back these innocences. And in today's society, it is just the the fast track on destroying that. The destruction of innocence is just no wonder. I sit like no wonder religion and discussions about the true nature of this place we call reality. No wonder questions and conversations like that have just come up because it just feels so demonic. It feels so wrong. It feels so out of our control. And I don't know if any of you guys actually have friends or family that, you know, are youths younger than the age of 21. If you look into some of these people's lives, if you just sit down and have a conversation, 30 minutes, an hour, it's it's so sad because you just see the domino effect and the trickle down effect of where society is just from one generation to the next to the next. We are cooked. Sincerely, respectfully, unapologetically, we are cooked. And I don't say this to put more fear in people's hearts and make you feel like, oh, then let's hit the self-destruct button, everything's over. I really hope these messages or these conversations or something gets out there to where somebody can just sit down and do some type of self-reflection, and it has to be across the board. It's like people are out here just filling their time and their void of their hearts. They are crumbling back to basic, just DNA structural identities. Men want to be alone and they want to be able to slam their fists and grunt their teeth and see the fruits of their labors unapologetically. And women want to be loved, but they also want to love and they also want the confusion of love, the chaos of love. Unapologetically. There used to be some type of balance, some type of harmony that coexisted. And it has become so one-dimensional and so self-driven. It has become a tit for tat thing. Life has become tit for tat. Because this happened, now this happens, and well, this feels right and good now. So, it's not necessarily fair, but because this and, indefinite, there's so much indefinites in life. People are so obscure and so indecisive. Not more so with their actions, but more so with their spirit, spiritually indecisive. And it's just left us in this broken record. I wish I saw some light at the end of the tunnel for this, but there's so many forces actively working against this and working proactively to cause this to continue to be and to grow into a worse problem. And you guys know who you are. Um, it's just sad. And hopefully this video, finds the right people to hear it and they're able to change their destiny. I'm just a 31-year-old guy who's still trying to dig himself out of a hole. And then what do I do even when I get out the hole? It's not like there's a welcome party or even just regular life to return to. But if you're a youth or still able to hold that ember inside of you, protect it with your dear life. The future's gonna need it.